Hi, I'm Scarlett and welcome back to practice. Let's go ahead and get started right away. So you can take any comfortable seat and then rest your hands either palms up or palms down. Soften your gaze or close down your eyes and begin to take a few slow, deep rounds of breath here. Just feeling into your breath. Allowing your shoulders to soften down. And allowing your breath to initiate from your low belly. The next time you exhale, see how empty you can breathe your breath out. Noticing the subtle pause at the bottom before inhaling your breath all the way to the top and feeling a spacious pause at the top of your breath. Exhaling and breathing in your own time. Slowing down your breath to notice this small pause at the top and the bottom of your breath. So you're allowing your breath to empty out completely, noticing the gap, and then allowing your breath to expand and fill up all the way to your fullest capacity. A little bit of softness at the top, and feeling your way all the way back down. When we can notice this space in our breath, we slow down our breathing pattern. We let go of the need to rush into control. And we make space for possibility and limitless potential. On your next inhale, circle your arms out and up above you. And as you exhale, fold your hands to your heart. Take a moment here to set your intention or your affirmation for your practice. Dropping it from your mind's eye into the space of your heart. Take a big inhale, lift your heart up to your thumbs. And as you exhale, gently bow your chin down to your heart. Good, lift your chin, softly open up your eyes, and then go ahead and stand all the way up to the top of your mat. Bring your feet as wide as your mat and turn your heels in, your toes slightly out. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, and you'll interlace the bottom 3 fingers and allow the index finger and the thumb to be out for steeple mudra. Inhale and reach your arms straight up. You can either have your thumbs pressing or cross your thumbs. Exhale, hold. Keep your gaze soft. Take a long, deep breath in, filling up the line of your body. At the top, we'll pause and hold to sustain your breath. Through your nose, exhale, softly release all the way down to the bottom. Notice the slight pause, then inhale, breathe, fill your body up. Keep reaching straight up through your index fingers. Softly hold your breath at the top. Slow exhale through your nose and release. Slight pause at the bottom. Inhale, fill all the way up. Feeling the fullness at your top. And this time, as you exhale through your nose, gently bend your knees down into Malasana, keeping your arms overhead. You can stay high, or you can lift your heels, or lift your heels onto a blanket, or sink your hips down to Malasana. Take one more long inhale, plugging your index fingers straight up overhead. As you exhale, reach your index fingers forward, cat round through your spine. Drop your fingertips down for a rounded Malasana. Keep anchoring down into the outer edges of your feet and widen your knees by engaging your outer hips. Allow your hips to descend down and then soften the space behind your heart and your head down. See if you can walk your fingertips just a little bit more forward, but still keeping your hips back. Breathe space into the back of your heart. Take one more really big inhale here. As you exhale, drop your hips down, roll all the way down onto your back, and take a relaxed happy baby. So anchor your elbows on the ground and take your hands to cup either the backs of your thighs or your calves. Feet are relaxed. Allow your knees to widen beyond your ribs, gently anchoring them down, and your hands are just cradling your legs here, so it's a relaxed happy baby. Allow your shoulders and your head to be relaxed. Just taking a few slow, deep cycles of breath here, feeling the back of your body supported, your hips gently opening up here. Take one more long, slow, deep breath in here. And a slow breath out. Gently hug your knees in, grab onto the backs of your thighs, and rock up to a seat. Turn to face the right side of your mat and extend your right leg out to the side and fold your left foot into your right inner thigh. So Janu Sirsasana legs. Center off your hips so your sit bones are level. You'd always elevate your hips onto a blanket as you need. Flex your right foot and make sure your toes are pointing straight up. Take your fingertips down outside of your right leg and then inhale, reach your left arm up. Take an inhale here, lengthen straight up and out of your spine, up into your left hand. As you exhale, take a little rotation over in the direction of your right leg, so your left ribs are rotating to your right. Inhale, guide yourself through center. As you exhale, take a big half cactus, spiral your left elbow back, keep both of your shoulders back. Good, inhale, reach your left arm straight up. Exhale, a little rotation, and this time you can fold just very slightly towards your right leg, maybe walk your right fingertips forward. Inhale, guide your left arm straight up, stack your shoulders. Exhale, big half cactus, open up. One more round, inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, rotate your ribs and your shoulders down to your right leg, maybe walk slightly more forward, folding just a little bit more. Not all the way to your depth. Then inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, half cactus, and we'll just hold and breathe here. So feeling this expansion of your chest, wrap both of your shoulders back, chin slightly out of your chest. And keep elongating out the sole of your right foot, just warming up through your hamstrings. Take one more really big breath in here. As you exhale, lower your left palm down to the top of your mat. Spiral your right hand down to the top of your mat. Index finger straight forward, grip with all 10 of your fingerprints. Spiral your right ball mount of your foot to the ground and hug your left knee up into your chest into a tiger curl. Inhale, guide your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Drop the weight of your head, anchor into your hands. And as you exhale, hug your left knee wide out to your left tricep. Take a moment to pause here in this wide tiger curl. Press the ground away, dome across your upper back. Then move your left palm into the right and step your left foot outside your left pinky for a wide lizard lunge stance. You can always help your foot forward so that you can align your knee over your ankle. Take a moment here to pause in this high lizard, staying up on your hands. Allow your hips to descend down a little bit, but keep your back right leg strong. Widen your left knee slightly towards the left, and then lengthen your spine forward. Hug your shoulders back, and then see if you can soften more through your back thigh bone. Take one more long inhale here. As you exhale, listen carefully, your right heel will just spin down to the left. So it's a wide warrior two stance. It will be back heel to front heel alignment. Keep your left knee wide. Your left outer hip is turned online here. And then from here, walk your hands over towards the right. You can stay here high on your hands, curling your heart forward towards the top right-hand corner of your mat, or you can walk your hands down and forward for a wide down dog warrior. You can also grab blocks if you'd like, or tent up onto your fingertips. Otherwise, anchor into your hands like a strong down dog hand, drop the weight of your head, feel the strength through both of your legs. Breathe here. One more really long inhale here. Slow exhale to soften. If you folded forward, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. And then turn back forward to the top of your mat. Pivot your right heel back up so you're in lizard lunge. Keep both of your palms down here, and you can stay here or turn your left toes over to the left and spin your right heel down to the right now so you're on the outer edge of your foot for a fallen lunge with both hands still on the ground. So think about this like a hybrid position between a high plank position or in a fallen lunge / horizon. Push the ground away so that your shoulder blades dome across your back. Firm your low belly in and up, and then really activate through both of your legs here and hug your left outer hip back slightly. Great place to stay. Or reach your left arm forward, bicep by your ear, palm face towards the right. And just feel how you're both strengthening, stretching, and twisting here. So it feels good, hopefully, and you're also strengthening. Keep a steady gaze here, steady breath inside your body. One more long inhale here. As you exhale, lower your left palm back down to the ground. Walk your left foot back, set your outer right hip down. Lift yourself into Gomukhasana, so I'm just facing away from you here. Left leg will cross on top of your right. Center off your hips. And then you can either hug your heels in for a little bit less. You could always grab a block and bring it underneath your hips. Or you could straighten your right leg forward into half cow face, half Gomukhasana. Interlace your fingers across your left knee, and then inhale, curl your heart up. You can stay upright, or as you exhale, gently bow forward and fold. You can always bring your hands onto props, onto a cushion, or just release your forearms down to the ground and gently soften your chin down towards your knee. Just taking some slow, deep rounds of breath here. A really great place to remind yourself of your intention, your reason why, maybe something that you're working on off of your mat that you want to bring to your mat with you. The great thing about this practice is that we are so aware in our body, in our thoughts, and in our mind. So it's a really great opportunity to repattern limiting beliefs by really focusing on your intention or affirmation, or to find some clarity in your life, or just to be as present as possible. Take one more long, slow, deep round of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Good, gently lift yourself back up. Now the right leg will be the lead, so we'll just shimmy slightly over towards the right. Extend your left leg out. Right foot to the left inner thigh for those same Jani Shirsasana legs. Tense your left fingertips outside your left leg. And then inhale, reach your right arm up, staying high to begin. Take a long, deep inhale, stretch straight up and out of your spine, drop your shoulders down. As you exhale, take a little rotation over to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, bend your right elbow, half cactus. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist over towards the left, maybe fold just a little bit, crawl your left fingertips forward. Inhale, guide yourself back up, little side stretch. Exhale, big half cactus, bend your right elbow. One more round, inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, walk a little bit more forward and fold, not all the way to your depth, just feeling into this little twist. Inhale back into your side stretch. Exhale, big half cactus, and hold to breathe here. Keep your eyes soft here. One more long, deep breath in, expand across your heart. As you exhale, lower your right palm down and then your left. Spin your left heel high. Hug your right knee in tiger curl, knee to nose. And then inhale, stretch your right leg up and back, three-legged dog stretch. Exhale, hug your right knee outside to the outside to your right tricep. Take a little pause here, press the ground away. And then move your right palm in, step your right foot outside your right pinky. Remember, you can always help it forward. And we'll just take a little pause in our lizard lunge here. So hug your outer right hip back and in. It has a tendency to want to splay to the side. You can widen your right knee to give yourself a little bit of space to your inner hips. Curl the center of your heart forward so your spine is long, and then gently descend your left hip down. Take one more long inhale here. As you exhale, spin your left heel down. So it'll be a heel-to-heel alignment, a wide warrior two stance. Keep widening your right knee to the right, hugging your outer right hip. And then walk your hands over to the left. You can stay in this halfway lift position, grab blocks or stay on fingertips, or walk your hands down and forward to the left onto your palm prints. Think hybrid down dog, wide warrior two. So you allow your heart and your head to melt down, walking your hands forward and then keep widening into your knee. A really great pose for strength building as well as opening through your inner hips. One more long inhale here. Use your exhale to soften. Good, walk your hands back, inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, unwind back into that high lizard lunge, palms plant, left heel pivots up. You can stop and stay here or turn your right toes over towards the right side of your mat. It also makes it more accessible if you walk it down your mat. And then spin your left heel down so that over to the left, so on the outer edge of your foot. Think high plank position, horizon/fallen lunge legs. Keep anchoring your hands down into the ground, feeling your points of contact. You can stay here, add in a little bit of a core challenge by reaching your right arm forward. So from your outer right hip, wrap it back and then stretch your right arm forward. So you get that long length, a little rotation through your spine, and your left arm is working here with your core and your legs to stabilize. One more big inhale here. Exhale, lower your right palm down, heel toe your right foot down your mat, bend your left knee, set your hips down, and just walk your knees to stack into cow face. Shimmy it down through your hips so that your sit bones are level. And remember, you can always fold your heels more in, elevate your hips onto a blanket or a block, or you could just straighten your left leg forward into a half variation. So you're at home or wherever you are, making sure to take care of your body. And then we'll all interlace our fingers across our right knee. Inhale, hug your heart up. And then you can stay upright or gently fold forward, hands onto any support, or down to rest. Taking those long, slow, deep breaths here, noticing where you feel sensation in your body, where you can soften, and where you can let go. Take one more slow cycle of breath where you are here, breathing in and breathing out. And gently walk yourself up. This time, take your hands to your outer thighs and gently extend your legs all the way out into Upavishta Konasana, or wide angle. So allowing your legs to extend out to the side. Tilt your pelvis forward so you can always sit up onto a blanket or even roll 2 blankets underneath your knees for support. Take your fingertips back behind you and really lengthen your spine upright. Flex into your feet and make sure your toes are pointing straight up. This is a great place to stay, just focusing on extending out through your legs and lengthening up into your spine. Or if you'd like, you could walk your hands forward any degree onto your hands, or sometimes it's nice just to rest onto a prop forward or onto your forearms and allow your head to soften down. So for this one, there's definitely no need to force, or really in any posture, there's no need to force here. Just allowing yourself to breathe into your stretch. Knowing that you could always start higher and gently melt in with your breath, or acknowledge that some days are different. So your body might be showing up with a little bit more tightness, and that's completely okay. We're on our mat to show ourselves some empathy, compassion, and kindness. And the more we can develop this within ourselves by loving ourselves the way that we show up, we can also extend this out into our relationships and our friendships with other people as well. Let's take one more slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, deep breath out. Gently guide yourself back up. And then take your hands to both of your inner knees like 2 little cups, and you'll just scoop and help your legs in. Then go ahead and stand all the way up back to the top of your mat. Feet wide, heels in, toes slightly out. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And this time bind the non-dominant way so that the interlace that feels a little bit weird. So the bottom 3 fingers, index fingers straight up, cross your thumbs, or you can leave them uncrossed. Inhale to stretch your arms straight up overhead, those same 3 breaths. And we'll just begin by exhaling our breath all the way to the bottom. Inhale, long, slow, deep breath in. Little pause at the top. Exhale through your nose all the way out. Inhale, breathe in. Little pause. Exhale, breathe out. A little pause. One more big inhale here. Pause at the top. Exhale, bend your knees, coming down through a Malasana squat. Supporting yourself as you need, take a big inhale, stretch your arms straight up. As you exhale, send your hips back a little bit, reach your arms forward, and sprinkle your fingertips down into a rounded Malasana squat. Keep widening into your inner knees. Take one more really big inhale here. Exhale, set your hips down, roll all the way down onto your back. You can either take that relaxed happy baby again or grab onto your feet, flexing your feet and draw your knees down. Lengthen your low back down to the ground, and you can stay in stillness or sway from side to side. Noticing the circular nature of our sequence today. A reminder that at every end, there is a new beginning on the other side. And that all we can do when things end or a chapter closes is to go with the flow and be open to receive. Finding the space of limitless potential at the top and the bottom of your breath. And opening yourself to receive. With this in mind, allow your legs to extend out, heels wide, legs relaxed, arms open wide, palms up, or wherever you feel most comfortable, to rest into the final shape of Shavasana. Shavasana also means corpse pose. And it's a pose of letting go. It's this idea of allowing anything within your life or in your mind and your thoughts and your patterns to be released, to be let go and shed away, like a death of the ego or feelings of unworthiness, things like that. So if there's anything in your life that you feel like is holding you back, or if there's anything that you want to let go of, imagine it just draining out of your body to be released. We'll be here for just a few more slow rounds of breath. Allow yourself to let go and be open to receive at the same time. Now slowly begin to deepen your breath. Invite some movement back into your body and stretch your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Keeping your awareness inside, guide yourself onto either side of your body, knees bent into a fetal position, resting your head. This represents the rebirth, the beginning, that continual cycle of life, knowing that everything is temporary in a good way, and that everything will be okay. As you're ready, gently guide yourself back up to a seat, resituating yourself on your mat. Just for a few breaths, fold your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Feel back into your body and back into your breath. Once again, see if you can notice the very subtle pause at the bottom and at the top of your breath. And these little spaces of pause are home to so much peace, where you can untangle some of your thoughts or any tension. Just gives this moment of pause for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today. In gratitude, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this practice, please make sure to like and subscribe. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Scarlett C. Cheng in case you want to stay up to date. And I will see you next time.